So check this out, Facebook, or check this out, whoever. This morning I went to a local high school to be a part of this organization called Future Business Leaders of America. To my surprise, upon getting to this event, I saw maybe 20, 30 school buses parked outside the school. So I get there, I pull up, and I see a sea of people dressed in business casual attire. And come to realize, and I did know it upon my invitation of being invited to the event, those students were all dressed professional for all type of judging competition that was going to take place today. I was fortunate to have the opportunity to be a judge over the interviewing process of these Future Business Leaders of America. Now, I don't mean to make this sound racist or racial or have any kind of tone in respect to it, but I will say this. Almost to the fact that I almost had a tear in my eye when I identified that I was the only African American male at this event. Not only was I the only African American male at this event, there were no African American students participating in this event. With over 900 students, and the average student that I sat down and had an interview with today in this competition, these students were so phenomenal with their resume and their life skills and the many different things that they brought to the table that I was kind of perplexed. As a matter of fact, to a point that I was almost saddened. And I looked at the different schools and the backgrounds of these students, and I looked at all the different clubs and all the organizations. One young man literally said that he had to quit 10 organizations just so he can be a part of the 7 or 8 that was documented on his package. Each one of those students were at least a 4.0 student. And the least of them, which was a 9th grade student, just so happened to be the one who blew the competition out the window. Now, that doesn't say a lot, or that may say a lot, but let me explain to you, the competition was so tough. To see this 9th grade young lady show up and just knock the ball completely out the park. Presentation skills, the ability to articulate what they're saying, their dress attire, knowing how to introduce themselves, knowing how to give short and long answers to the questions that was asked. Phenomenal. I say that with an air of passion and concern because I have been doing this for several years, and unfortunately, every inner city school that I go and teach this curriculum to, our black students, black kids aren't getting this. They're not getting this. They're sitting back looking at me like I'm talking with a third eye. But I sit there and I speak with these other students, and I'm watching their reception to it. I'm watching the way they receive it. I'm watching the way they're going forward in their life dreams and their aspirations. And I must say that it is very unsettling. It's very unsettling. It is very, very unsettling. Because I am one, not racist, but I am one who has a passion and a concern for our students. And I have a passion and a concern for black students. And I just can't get to understand why we don't take that same level of seriousness. Why we don't come to the table with that level of acumen. And if there are some that's out there, which I'm sure there are, but if I just left Los Angeles, the largest city on the West Coast, and there was none there. None. How about none? That's very unsettling, to say the least. And even in my own home, as I look at it and say to myself, my kids even missed the mark. So I question myself and say, am I doing something wrong here? What is the problem? I mean, hello? Somewhere we gotta get it right. Basketball ain't gonna do it. Football ain't gonna do it. Wrestling ain't gonna do it. You want to be the next LeBron? LeBron, it comes 1 in a million. You want to be the next rapper? That ain't happening. And if you don't hear this popping noise real soon with your head coming out your butt, you're gonna miss the mark. You're gonna wake up and find yourself not even relevant in the future. Your relevance for the future is gonna be gone. I'm telling you, this event was phenomenal. And I've been to multiple events like this. And then I look around and I say, where are the black students? Where are they? Where are our black kids at? Who's teaching them? What's going on? I don't give a rat's turd about algebra. I don't give a rat's turd about the whether or not you know how to do a put together sentence. That ain't relevant no more. These students are saying, hey, I wanted to do this, become an entrepreneur or a business owner because I didn't want to go work for anyone. That's why I'm here. What? I'm telling you, man. If you're an educator out there, change the way you teaching. Go against the grain. Go against the grain. Because while they got you tricked and believing that you need to be teaching this standardized education and teaching to this test, there is a population of teachers out there who's not teaching to this point. And or, if they are, they're also telling their kids on the backside, go become a part of the future business leaders of America. Go be a part of this other organization to get these extra tools and things to help you build up on your life. Go be a part of all these other things. Someone is having that conversation with them. And they're going to take advantage of it, and they're winning. Did you hear me? I said they're winning. It can be a win-win situation, but if you're not even in the race, you're not going to win. We're not even in the race. We're not even competitive. And we don't want to be competitive. We rather sit around and learn how to do the jiggy and all this foolish dancing and stuff. That's not going to make you win. You're going to lose, I promise you. They got the game and running with it. These students were phenomenal. And we have the talent. But I just left LA and it wasn't there. Come on, help out. Let's get a part of the problem. Let's become a solution. Let's stop with all of this, seeing all these problems. Donald Trump ain't no problem to us. If he is a problem, figure out the dang on solution. The electoral colleges and all these different organizations, they're nothing. We got this. But we got to pull our head out our butt and begin teaching the right information. Start sharing the right information. This is ridiculous. Become a solution base. Come up with solutions on how to change this stuff. Stop looking at all these problems and being a part of these crazy protests and stuff. What you walking for? Where you gonna get to when you get there? What you gonna do when you walk there? Walking and protesting and complaining. And our kids sitting up here losing, running way behind on the 8 ball. Get it together.